Welcome if you're just getting in on the YouTube live stream, welcome, or if you're watching it recorded. We got 3 more minutes on the back. Good, 1 more minute. Breathe in from our belly button, feel in our feels. Welcome Zoomers, welcome YouTubers, welcome Bay Area people, welcome people from all over the world. Welcome all species. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay, really big inhale, biggest one of the whole day. Big inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Be a calm and relaxed cat. Nice and empty, nice and peaceful, nice and cool. Be a cool cat. Good. Lace your hands, stretch your arms back up over your head. Get a good opening stretch. You can stretch 3 inches more when it's 1,000 degrees. Your taffy, plastic, elastic, fantastic. Good. Draw your knees in, roll around on your back a little bit. Always a good way to start. You need a way to start. Other way. Good. Let's sit up together and say hello. Hello. Now, I am running the air conditioner in my abode, and I hope it doesn't occlude or obstruct the sound very much, but it's 84 degrees in my living room. So we're going to do Bikram tonight. It's called involuntary Bikram. Anyway, it sure is good to see you. We are going to do the standing joint juice and then some good cool yin near the floor. But as always, you know who comes first? Looney bin Laden. He thinks it's way too hot to be a black cat. Welcome if you're joining from all around the world. It's a guy and his cat. It's spreading all over the internet because we do yoga for everybody, which is a good thing. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Let's chant Om and then we'll get at it. What do you say? Nice big inhale. Now, whatever your religion, spirituality, belief system, worldview, understanding is, whatever that is, may tonight's practice bring you exactly what you need from your source so that you love and thrive and prosper. That's always my intention. Okay, we're going to start out standing in our field. So up we go, kitty cats, on your feet. Oftentimes that's a accomplishment in itself. You get the rest of the cat treats. Got my yoga blocks, and I'm going to start in dangle my head, drain my brain, wag my tail, pedal my heels, shimmy my buns. I'm going to pull the pin out of my hair like that librarian and shake my hair out, take my glasses off. I like pedaling my heels because it feels good. And your head just falls off like a bowling ball. Plop. Good. Try lifting your heels, bending your knees, and looking forward. Good. Then try exhaling and deepening a little bit. Drop your head. Don't forget to drop your head. Super important. If your head falls off, all of your problems are solved. Good. And the kids will come up. We made it through move 1 on a hot day. Nothing compared to tomorrow. Tomorrow, the sun goes supernova. Exhale out. Good. Now we begin that frisky, fun-loving sequence of movements we've been doing together for years called joint juice. If you're brand new, it's a sequence of movements. It's like, is that yoga? You say to yourself, and then when you're done, you go, not only is that yoga, it's the best brand of yoga I ever done. 3, you'll be saying that, maybe not now, but at the end. And 1. Okay, arms out, big hugs. Right leg, left. You can do this, even if you're brand new. Just do it a little bit. Just do what you can do. Don't let what you can't do get in the way of what you can do. Isn't that a good strategy for life? That's basically the Matthew principle, but I'm diluting it and distilling it for easier consumption because it's hot. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, if you don't got a ceiling fan, you can be the fan in your living room. Just keep your feet grippy on the floor. Get some air moving. Keep your knees kind of bendy. Keep your feet grippy. Keep your face relaxed. Keep your hair flowing. Now I'm kind of slapping myself silly. 3, 2. Now next time you go to your right, left hand, right shoulder. The power just went off in my house. That's great. Turn to the right. Get a good little twist. Oh, that's good news. Air conditioner's off. Good. Swing it around to the other side. Ceiling fan just went off. Wah, wah. Bend your knees. And release out, kids. Inhale up. Ever heard a yoga teacher complain for 50 minutes? Behind your back, see the change in the lighting? Up your back, behind your neck. Poof! I don't need no stinking electricity. Humans did yoga for thousands of years without electricity. Poof. Well, fortunately, it's not going to be hot the next couple of days. Poof. One more. We'll be okay. Poof. Good. If you have any electricity at your house, just send it over to me, would you? Good. Now, heels in, toes out, squatty potty, and let's get our head and our butt down on the floor. Good. Look for the electricity. Where did it go? Inhale, look forward. Hello. Exhale, head buns down, arms all the way over. Squat lower. Come on up. Release your arms. There they go. Now toes in, heels out. Push the heat up and side bend left. Inhale. Side bend to the right. I've had the most busy day. I've had like 6 different projects today, but my teeth are sparkly clean. Inhale up. That's mostly what matters. Release out. Good. Left foot forward, right toenails. 1, 2, 3. If you haven't done this before, I don't care. Just start doing this because it's about time you started taking the best care of yourself with upward spiral yoga, cat yoga. Other way, 1, 2. I don't care what you think about it. I don't care your opinions, your concepts. Just do it. There's a marketing campaign in there somewhere. Sink in. My new campaign, so I don't get in trouble, is just did it. Sink in. A little lower. One ankle's flexed one way, the other's the other way. You know how it goes. Come up and out. If you're brand new, right foot forward. Turn onto your left toenails. for a lot of brand new friends, that's miserable. But don't worry, it'll get better. Then swish it around. It's not just for your ankle, it goes all the way up to your brain because we're all connected. Did you know that? Other way, 1, 2. Sure is quiet without all my fans on. 1, 7, 8. Sink in. The show must go on. Whether sleet or snow, neither which of one is going to happen today. The yoga gets delivered. Sink in. I've got a portable air conditioner in my bedroom. Looney just went there. Good. Come up and out. Okay. Comfy wide stance. Drop your chin. Take your hot head around 8 times, you hot heads. 1. Great turnout tonight. You're in good company. A lot of Zoomers. Lots of YouTubers. It's really growing around the world. Really happy to see you. This is if I won the lottery, I would get up and do this tomorrow. That's the true definition of being in the right place in life. You win $400 million. The next day you get up and do the same work, the same play, the same service, other way. You would just do it with a new wardrobe and probably a new car. But you'd still be doing what you do. 3. You wouldn't walk into your job and say, I quit, because you're already doing what you love. Aim for that. 6, 7. Good. Now we're going to fall asleep in public and just let our head hang for 15 seconds. At one of these points, I'm going to put you guys in a pose for a minute and go flip the breaker, but not yet because I'm too concerned with your well-being. I want to make sure you get the very best yoga. That's my job. Okay, shoulders, kids. Unshoulder the load. 1. If you don't know what I'm doing, you just tuned in. You were watching some YouTube on politics. First of all, you got to knock that off because what's going to happen is going to happen. You shouldn't worry your pretty head about it. But if you're just getting in, this is you moving around a little bit. Other way. Let the politicians do what they're going to do. You feel good inside of your space. 1 happy person counteracts 10,000 anxious people. 6, 7, 8. Good. All right. Now we're going to put our left and our right hand together, which politicians might be wise to do. 6, 7, 8. Other way. Every intelligent system in the world uses a left and a right side. 6, 7, 8. Shake poop off of your hands. Get the hints. Poop. You could say that if you wanted. Leave a comment. If you're on YouTube, you could say, I object to such harsh language. Hello, everybody. Fast, fast, fast. Monday, fast. Wednesday, this is slow. Monday, this is hummingbird. Hummingbirds are like nice. Cup your hands at your heart. Drop your chin. Be holy, sacred, and reverent for a moment. Feel your feels. Feel that inextinguishable glory of presence of being right there on the inside of you. That's a gift, isn't it? Good, kids. Release your arms, feet together. And then we're going to lace up here. And we're going to pull ourselves up onto our tippy toes. Abraham Lincoln said you can't pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. And I am not into proving Abe Lincoln wrong. We could use an Abe Lincoln right about now. You know what he would say? 20, 19, 18, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, the $5 bill, which is the one that he's on, also the penny, 4, 3, 2, stay up on 1. Way up. I'm stretching so high, I'm actually off the ground. Close your eyes, balance on your tippy toes. I love this one. Drop your heels, knuckles on your head. Side bend left. Now you're probably hot and bendy as taffy, so don't go too far. If your internal organs become external, You've gone too far. Inhale up. External organs. Lean to the right. My external organ is my piano. There it is over there. Inhale up. Stretch out. Now we're going to do a Uttanasana, forward fold. If you're brand new, use your blocks. Drop your head. Now the way I teach this is you lift your heels, you bend your knees, you look forward to soften up a little bit. On exhale, you drop your head, you exhale all the air out, and you explore the wonderful anguish, misery, delight, ecstasy of a forward fold. The pain and the pleasure run together into an amalgam of inexplicable good. Really? Good. Come on up, kids. We have work to do. Inhale for an Om, loud. I could probably hear you without my fans on. Inhale. Om. Prayer hands. Close your eyes. 5 seconds. By the way, portable air conditioners on sale at Costco. $319, $80 off. I bought one 2 days ago before they all sold out. It works like a charm, just not in this room. Good, you guys. Inhale up, up you go. Prayer hands up high. Now pull your hands down and squat twist down to your right. This is going to make you hotter than you already are. Cram your left elbow outside your right knee unless you can't. Your feet are together unless you can't get them together. Stare right down at your floor, and I'm going to come over to your house and stand on your back, and I'm going to smush you down. Bend those knees. This is Monday. Lift your toes and wiggle all of them. Do they even move? That's a good sign. Drop your arms. Come on up, kitty mittens. Inhale. If you wonder why I make consistent references to cats, because I'm a cat person. If you're a dog person, you're welcome to be here, of course. Arms down. And inhale up. Prayer hands up high. Pulls them down slow and squat twist down to your left. This is one of my very, very most dynamic, change your life overnight poses because you get the most bang for your buck. It's like going to Costco. You get really good yoga poses at great member prices. Now, if you were really bendy, you could squat in a twist with your heels down. I've only known a couple people in my life that could do that. My primary teacher, my ex-girlfriend. Squat a little lower, wiggle your toes, smile, and drop your arms. Come on up. Inhale. Oh, yeah, she had some talent, I gotta tell you. Arms out, left arm in front, nothing lasts forever. Left arm in front of your right. Clap for me. Thank you. Pull your hands up hither, fingers forward thither. We're gonna talk a little Shakespeare tonight. Hands on top of your head. Now, one thing about my students is they're far smarter and more sophisticated and more intelligent than most yoga students. So we have that going for us. We're humble too. Stretch way up on your tippy toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up on 1. Close your eyes. Enjoy your humility. Good. Drop your heels. Palm trees bending to the left. Say something like, Inhale. Say something like, ooh, to your right. Don't let your roots up. Inhale, kids. Arms are down, fall, lips them over. It's a forward fold. You drop your head, you guys. Now you can lift your heels, bend your knees. You can look forward temporary. Exhale, your head plops off. Your heels dig in, your buns pull up. Anguish ensues. Hormesis, deliberate suffering. Good for you. Now do come up. I like the coming up part. Get your comeuppance. And release them. Now your right arm cleverly goes out in front of your left arm like that. Your palms come in like that. you clap for yourself, because you got to be quite a soul to do yoga on a hot night in your living room. You are give yourself an extra round of applause for doing that. That's really cool. I'm proud of you guys. Hands up. I'll keep doing it as long as you keep doing it. I guarantee you that. Plus, we're spreading all over the world. The goal here at Upward Spiral Yoga Online is 1 million subscribers. We have a little ways to go, but all great dreams start small. The main thing is just start. Stretch up. You don't know what you can do until you try, and if you fail, you don't fail, you just get more information on how to do it better next time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's why God teaches us to walk when we're little kids, because if we were adults, we'd fall once and say, screw it, I'm just going to use a wheelchair. Stay up on your tiptoes, close your eyes. We are calm and balanced souls, and not un. Open your eyes, drop your heels, sweaty hot palm trees to the right. Lean into your left hip, would ya? Inhale up. Now the kids go left, but the legs stay rooted, firm, straight, and strong, the best of firm and resilient. Inhale, mittens. Mittens down, flops them over, drop your head off, bonk. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, bright future, exceedingly bright future. Exhale, nose to your toes, buns on the ceiling. Don't breathe, air out, go deep. I'm yelling at you guys. Come on up, you guys, let's go. Of course, I'm just talking to myself. I could be sitting on the couch buried in Cheetos dust, but no, yoga, take care of ourselves. Now, we can have some fun. We can do some Sheryl Crows. We're tilting at windmills for my Don Quixote friends. Have you tilted at a windmill lately? That's voted by many the greatest work of fiction in human history. That's quite a noble acknowledgement, isn't it? Side to side. My arms got tired. They're just too hot. So I'm going to put some handcuffs on, and I'm going to pray behind my back. That requires a little vim and vigor on my part. If you can't do it, just grab your wrists, okay? Now shrug your shoulders around. Ooh, that is tight as a boiled owl, as my mama used to say. Other way. We used to eat boiled owl in my family. If we found it on the road, we took it home and cooked it. Have you ever been really hungry? I mean, starving? Not many human beings know what that really is like. Some do. Some of my friends do. Turn your face to the right, tilt over. Inhale up. Fasting is one thing, forced fasting is another. Turn your face to the left, tilt over. Good kids. Now I'm going to embarrass myself in front of you. Don't worry, don't freak out. I'm going to squat as low as I can with my hands in prayer behind my back. I could squat lower, but my heels would have to lift. So this is it. Am I embarrassed or ashamed? No, I'm grateful that I do the best I can. Good, now my butt's being pulled back and I'm going to lean halfway over like an ironing board. My spine is perfectly flat, my chin is dropped, and my roommate is ironing her long trousers on my back. Your two hands are your iron. Strike while the irony is hot. Good, now bend your knees again as much as you can. Keep your heels down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, deep and forward fold. Whopping crazy deep forward fold. Inhale, come on up. Now when you're hot as boiled taffy like we are right now, you can do a maze balls back bend. I'm going to lean all the way back, push my heart up, eyes open, heart exploding to heaven, dramatic language. Inhale, come up, my friends. Good, get your paws out of there, please. Inhale for a good long air-conditioned Om. Inhale. 1 minute standing air-conditioned meditation, eyes closed, chin dropped, moving into your sanctum sanctorum, your inner place of private presence, where you and you know who rendezvous. No, Greg, who are you talking about? You know the eternal relationship, the I-thou relationship of Martin Buber. It's a great name, Martin Buber. Okay, now, as Napoleon said, it's only a small step from the sublime to the ridiculous. So let's have a seat. See how we just slightly abbreviated the joint juice? Because my Apple phone says it's 88 degrees outside and it's 86 degrees inside. So great. Do a little seated forward fold. Now, if you feel sorry for me, leave a comment, please. Tell me how sorry for me you are. I used to really prize sympathy and having people feel sorry for me. It was really miserable, and life just beat me senseless until I decided to stop that. The world will not feel sorry for you. Inhale, look forward, long spine. Exhale, deepen into a calm and peaceful assuredness, confidence, faith, strength. There's no problem we can meet that we cannot overcome. Okay, super friends, come on up. All right, lean back on your paws. Let's go bottoms up, shall we? This is one of my favorite stretches because I can do it. I'm not 20 years old anymore. Turning 50 was a real challenge, but I'm pretty stretchy. And please come down. Good. All right. One of my Zoomers just was feeling sorry for me. I liked it. Let's go around in a circle. This shoulder goes down that way. This one goes over this way. I like this one because I get that feeling of being on one of those nauseating rides at the amusement park. You've had some cotton candy. You had some nauseating drink. You had a hot dog from a carny. You're about ready to puke and you're just going around in a circle on a hot day. And on the last one, satisfying, huh? Come on up. Wonder how many likes and subscribes that just got. Switch across your legs. We're real here at Upward Spiral Yoga. No cosmetics, no fake body parts, real hair. Come on down. This is where people come to get real and remember who they are. Now, one of the ways you do that is you relax your shoulders down. You spread your armpits down. Drop them elbows. Relax your hard work and hair. Let's think of some things to be grateful for. Plumbing, indoor plumbing, air conditioning, refrigerators, air. Come on up. Okay, pause back here, you guys. Rocket thy buns to heaven. I don't know if my head's going to heaven, but my hips most assuredly are. That's a switch. Thought it was going to be the other way around. Okay, come on down, kids. Good job. I'm going back with this cross, cause. All right. Arms out. We're going to do, this is good cooling yoga. Palms up and just pull in and brush a little bit on your side. I had my teeth cleaned today and here comes the drill, and the drill came in and bzzz. I've had many bad experiences with dentists, but now I got a really good one. First of all, because it's a her, and you should always have a female dentist. They're smarter and more compassionate. Come around to the front. If you're a male dentist, leave a dislike and an unsubscribe. Brush. Come back around to the front. Okay, now bring our hands in, and we went to a yoga class and a kung fu class broke out. Drop your chin a little bit. Don't worry. Don't worry, be happy. Good, now push out with your fists with a bend of your wrists. Go out like this. Circulate back here, and then brush thy kidneys moving forward. Come out. You can make sound effects. You're muted. Brush. This makes me feel calm and cool and partially collected. Go back. Brush. This is called Bodhaka. It's a sequence of shoulder movements designed to bring about a equilibrium of rhythm, balance, timing, and oftentimes shoulders are left out of the mix, which is not good. Inhale up, extend out, bring your palms in, park them at your most beautiful heart where we all connect. Drop your chin, close your eyes. If you go deep into you and I go deep into me, we come to the same place together. Now that's the nice concept. Well, yeah, right. How about if it's the most real thing that you know? More real than what supposedly is real. I think the problem in this world, we mix up the real with the unreal, and we're very, very lost in that. Yoga brings us back. Hands and feet, plop. Bottoms up. Now it's Monday. I want your buns extra high. I want to fill your behind with helium. Lift up. Higher. Higher. Good. Come on down. Now draw thy feet units in together. How far can you bring your heels in? Some people can pull their heels all the way in and then put their bottom on top. That's crazy. My teacher could do that. Never could. But I'm 6 inches taller than he is and considerably better looking. So you got to take what you get. Wag your knees out. I guarantee you he's not watching this class. He would laugh and laugh. I love the guy. Good. Now, some of my long arm friends can't straighten their arms and push their knees down, but it does help them. Shopping, you can reach the stuff on the high shelf. High shelf esteem. If you can't do it, just be jealous, just covet, be resentful for a minute. It's good for you. Get it out. Good, now we're going to do Adho Mukha Baddha Konasana, which is just coming down and smashing our feet into our face. Now this kind of tears you a new one on the way down. Find that middle ground of sensation. Drop your chin. And my favorite command of all, stop thinking. Use your inner leg muscles to widen your knees. Make space, not just peripheral leverage of your pelvis cramming over your legs, but expanding your knees wider with your muscles. Inhale, look forward, bright future. Exhale, dweeping down, cooling off. Okay, now here's a body weight twist from the archives that I think is perfect for a day like this. I want you to be careful. I just want you to wrap your right knee over your left. So now Greg's sitting like a mermaid. Now you may or may not be able to take the under ankle, which if memory serves is the left one, and just do a twisty tie. Now, if this is all you can get, that's fine. Just like and subscribe. Keep coming back. Now, I'm going to lift up my hands. So are you. Show me your hands. Turn to the left. Put your hands on the floor behind you. And walk your hands to the left as far as you can go. You can't see me anymore. But if you keep going all the way around to the left, you could come back around the other way and see me. So try doing that. Keep going to the left until you run out of room. Now, when you've run out of room, if you're stiff, stay here. If you're medium, left elbow. If you're bendy, right elbow. And if you're a jellyfish, chest. That's up to you. I'm like maybe a both elbow kind of guy. And then you just cook in this pose. Now, if you can lay down on your chest with your arms out, hats off, kids. Hats off. But it's not a competition. It's an engagement. Oh, I sunk in a little bit. Now I can go a little further left. Can I get my right elbow? Nope, I'm not going to push it. This gives your guts a good squeeze, gets out the gunk and the junk. Okay, now slowly come back around to the front because I don't think you can do it quickly. I really don't unless you're 5 years old. Now, I've come back. My lower half of my body is exactly where it started. Now I'm just putting both of my hands behind me in Betty Grable pose, Rita Hayworth. Now, Gene Tierney, and lift up, Ava Gardner. Ava Gardner drove Frank Sinatra out of his mind. Lift up. That was the only woman, he said, that ever had control of him. Good for her. And come on down, kitty cats. That's called half camel pose. Come out of this. Not only do you do great yoga, but you get excellent insider Hollywood scoops. Going to wag our knees a little bit. That's why this class is spreading all around the world. By the way, you can share it. Just hit the share button. Cool it off down here. It gets hot. Guess what? Same thing, other side. Left knee up over your right. Now your right ankle can make a happy little twisty tie. Now both hands up. I don't bring both hands up. It's personal because I just don't want to hurt my knee. But both hands up. Now with both hands up, turn to the right without using your hands yet as far as you can. Then put your hands down. Then go screw yourself by walking your hands all the way around your body until you come back to your feet. So you're looking right, not left. If you go far enough to the right, can you see your computer in your peripheral vision? Then it's the exciting, shall I go to one elbow? No elbows? Two elbows? My chest? Where shall I melt in this situation? I'm still talking really loud like I had my air conditioner on. Sorry about that. Good, now we're just going to preheat at 375 degrees. It's a good pose. This is as low as you can get to the ground where it's as cool as it's going to be. Good. Exhale all the air out, my friends. Now, get yourself up and out of this predicament. Bring your chest back to the front without moving anything from the equator down. Now, cleverly, your left arm goes up and over and your paw is behind you. Now you're in pinup pose. Now, your option in this version of half camel, how high can you lift up? Knees barking a little bit, so I'm going to be really careful. Lift up. And come on down. Everybody's always nursing something, right? So undo that. Then, normally with my ceiling fan on, I like to lay on my back and spread my legs to get some cool air down my adductors, but no such luck. Legs out to the side. I'm going to stir my ankles to try to get some air moving. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fingertips on the back of your head. 10 crunchies. 10, 9, 8. Widen those legs. Firm those feet. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your legs back in together and roll up, kitty cats. Fruit roll ups. Welcome back. Good to see you. Okay. Fold thy right shin under. Now, here's an interesting question. I've been teaching yoga for a while. My foot turns like that. Some people's foot turns like that. That would break my knee. But the proper way is that. But if your body doesn't shape that way, then you're just going to have to do it, well, Frank Sinatra, you're going to have to do it your way. A lot of Frank Sinatra tonight. Now, one more Frank Sinatra reference. Number one song in 1960, High Hopes, High Hips, Lift Up. Boy, are we stretching them quadriceps and hip flexors tonight, ain't we? Good, come on down. All right. Hands behind, ooh, I'm sweaty. Lean down to the right, you guys. This is one of my favorite. I invented this pose. Turn your chest up. Maybe it's because it's so hot and gravity's so strong, your right elbow does come all the way down tonight. Good, inhale up. And this is called Parvatasana, where my hands stretch to the very top of the cat tree. Hey, come out here. Turn right. Now, if you got them long arms, now it's helpful because your left hand can grab your right ankle. For me, it's just my right hip. Get a nice twist to the right. Turn your face to the right. Kind of pull your right butt down a little bit. Get that thing down there. Relax your shoulders. Base of your spine in. We're calm, peaceful cats. Inhale. Now come out of dreadful situation. Now, here's a pose everybody despises except for the people that can do it. The people who can just flop on their back, they're just happy and smiling and feeling kind of superior to us people who can only lean back here. But I don't want you to hurt yourself because my number one motto is don't kill the clientele. I could lean back all the way, but my right knee would lift and I wouldn't be able to breathe and a bone would poke out and it would just be literally a hot mess. But some people can just go flop. They could fall asleep in this pose. Okay, come out of that hot mess. Hot mess yoga, another name for Bikram. Drag your right foot out. Now, get a hold of yourself, would you? Circulate it around. This is good for your acetabulum, one of my oldest anatomy jokes. Other way, 1. You know this is good for you. Right elbow under. Left elbow under. And scratch up your hair. This opens up your crown chakra. Smell your foot. Other people's feet smell really bad. Mine smell pretty good. Now, take your right ankle outside your left knee like that. Now, you may not be able to sit like this. Too bad. Just like and subscribe. Come every single class. Before you know it, this will cross over. Until the big day arrives, just bring your foot down there and you'll be making up your own pose. You poser. Arms out. Pull back. You're going to hug a saint. Now, right arm under. This is great. This is good progress. Folding up sweaty mitts like this, ups and downs. I like ups and downs and then circles because this digs out the stuff that happened in the 3rd grade and then the 4th grade and then the 2nd grade and then when I was born and previous lives. It just digs out the krama. Good. Now, elbows, chest, face to the right as far as you can. Lean forward on your butt bones a little, would you? Now, crank, that's a good yoga word, your face all the way over to the left with your elbows going all the way to the right. Tilt your head to the left, drop your chin, wear your most beautiful Madonna expression, the one from a long time ago, not the current one. You don't want to wear that expression. Disclaimer, I loved Madonna, just, I don't know. Things change. Good, now come on back. Now another pose I made up, it's called reframing. We life coaches use it. Bring your elbows up, and we're gonna reframe things. Any negative situation with proper exercise of perspective can be seen in its best light. True. Good, now we bring these down. Now dolphins are jealous of our opposable thumbs, so next time you're at SeaWorld, wave these babies at them. Good, now these go into the middle center bottom of our feet, and we're going full flippers into our fins here with our thumbs. Maybe you can only get to 1 foot. That's okay. Do what you can. Good, now hold steady pressure, pretty strong. Stop thinking, be enlightened. The only time you're ever going to be enlightened is right now. Good, all right. That was a good job, you guys. Let's uncross them. They might be all hot and sticky and icky. So stretch them out, wiggle them. Feet together, bottoms up. Stand up on your tippy toes, butt up. Sink heels down, bring thy buns down, right knee out to the side. And I bet if you're keeping track at home, Helga always keeps track of my sequence. Left shin folds under. Both hands behind your head, just like me. It's an illusion, it's a magic trick. And left elbow down on the floor. Little kids, elbow comes down, then they just turn to the right and they lean down on their back in this pose because adulthood has not gotten them yet. The trauma, the tribulations, the trials, the stiffness, the anxiety, the fear, the worry, the dread has not invaded their body yet. But it will, because that's the human journey. But the yoga journey is to slowly, patiently, persistently relieve ourselves of these constraints, because currently we only see through a glass dimly. Good, kitty mittens. Now both paws up. Stretch them both up just like me. Turn left as far as you can. Then can your right hand grab your left ankle? Are you one of those people? One of those people? If you're one of those people, your left arm goes all the way behind your back, sneaks around, and clasps your right shin, and you look happy doing it. Tall spine, relaxed shoulders, calm and peaceful. One of my favorite twists. Good, now let's come out of twisty donut. Now, this is the one where everybody hates it except for the people that love it. This is the one where Greg leans back to here. And if you're watching on YouTube, I've got a lot of Zoom friends, and sometimes I see them disappear because they're laying all the way on their back. And they typically leave me a message like, ha ha, like the kid in The Simpsons, ha ha, when I can only get to here. But I'm glad that I can get to here. Be grateful for what you got. Then you'll get more. If you're not grateful for what you do have, then you'll get less. And less is not more. Good, now what's the obvious counterpose, students? Come back up on your hands and one more back bend. Up go your cheeks, your bottom cheeks. Up they go. Higher, higher. And sink down now. Now is the appointed time. Now is the time to bring the leg out from bondage. Then you get it before it gets away. And then you're going to do-si-do your partner. You're Gene Autry, a lot of 50s movie stars. Gene Autry, you got your lasso going. Other way. Gene Autry was a war hero, kicked ass in World War II, came home, became, people forget about him. He was his biggest star as there was. Left elbow under, right elbow under, and scratch up your head. Now remember, if you can't do something, there's a lot of things you can. Can you speak Mandarin Chinese? Can you do integral calculus? Good, me too, but there's other things that you can't do. Good, now take the foot outside your knee. If you can't sit like this, where does the leg go? How about there? After a while, it'll go here. Usually it takes 2 weeks. Everything takes 2 weeks. Sometimes then 2 more. Palms open. Did you learn your life skill, your primary professional life skill in 2 weeks? I bet you didn't. Arms pull back, left arm under. Hug yourself for all the time you put into your profession or professions. Fold your arms up. A lot of people are multi-dimensional superstars nowadays, ups and downs. But whatever you do, yoga will help with all of it. Maybe some circles. The time you wet your pants in the first grade in front of class. Then the time you laughed at the kid who did it, which is even worse karma. Good, now turn your face and chest to the left as far as you can. Now turn your face very to the right. Tilt your head to the right, drop your chin. Hold the baby up away from the dingo. Dingo's got to eat, but not your kid. Lift up the baby. Good, now slide your hands to your elbows. We're going to reframe. Lift it up. If you get stuck here, there's very much hope. After a while, they'll go way back here. And then, just as an aside, go side to side. Boop, boop, boop. Good, then brings them down. Swim toward me. It's 7 o'clock. My timing is impeccable. Grab your right wrist with your left hand behind your back. Set your hands on your back. That will cool your adrenals and chill your cortisols. And just forward fold to where you forward fold. If you can do a face plant, well, okay. If you can't, do what you can. Close your eyes. Be unusually happy for no apparent reason. I don't need no stinking reasons. We are calm, peaceful souls who are now inhaling up. Their arms come up for a finishing hot Monday yoga class for an Om. Inhale. Om. Prayer mitts, eyes closed. God, love, source, infinite, higher, organizing. You know who. Move in and through us. We are your extensions. Good. Now you kids get to lie on your back, unencumbered, unfettered, and unbothered by yours truly for 5 minutes. I sit here and I hold time and space for you. Bye, Helga. Bye, sweetie. Thank you for feeling sorry for me. It really helps. Good, now don't forget to jiggle your hot legs. Get any built up heat out from your underparts. Lift up your left and right butter pats. Get any dents out of your behind. And let's just unlax, shall we? Good. The pose starts now. Two extra minutes of cooling, relaxing, soak it up. Okay, friends, stay nice and relaxed. Stay in the pose. There's that guy's voice from a long ways away. Start to breathe back toward your body. Our body is just a very small fragment of our totality. We know that. But breathe back into this precious temporal peace. For some temporal peace. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circulate extra super feel God through yourself. Good. Curl onto your right side, nice and slow and patient. But if you're new, there's a rule, and you keep your eyes closed when you sit up. It's an incredibly empowering process. It teaches you to keep your center, no matter how much the outside world is turbulating. New word, turbulating. I think you get my drift. Most people cannot sit up without opening their eyes. They think they're going to fall off the edge of the world. Hands at your heart. Drop your chin, close your eyes. Out beyond right thinking and wrong thinking, there's a field, a cool Elysian field. I'll meet you there. All together, the Hot Monday kids say, Namaste. Okay, I always bid adieu to my YouTubers first. Thank you for your amazing campaign and promotion and liking and subscribing as we're spreading all around the world. It's keeping our posture good, and it gives me a level head when you guys do that. So please like and subscribe. Thank you much. I'll see you YouTubers later.